Or else what? Sparkly twit with squid head? Sparkly squid head?
Remember what happened the last time you messed with a dragon? Let him go!
Good girl. I want you to be nice and angry for this.
Hello.
Man, one shot.
Thank goodness it doesn't go through Dragon Boost invincibility in the actual boss fight.
Can you imagine if it did?
I mean, I usually jump over it anyway, but...
What makes you so special?
I'm a dragon. Dragons are special.
So, take a look on the left. He may or may not have cut off her hair, and it may or may not, be not just hair, because it's like red on the tip. Is this a kid's game or not?
Weren't you the one liking the tonal change?
I mean, yes.
When the villain shows up.
For my friends.
How many syntax models does he have?
Friends like you.
Never hurts to have extras.
Huh.
Keep them safe. Every move you've made has put them directly in harm's way. Destroying our property, assisting our sworn enemies, attempting sabotage against our mission, which, by the way, has nothing to do with your world. We are leaving this barbaric planet behind as soon as our ship is repaired.
You forgot the part where you took our kingdom stone. Where you ruined years of peace between my people and put thousands in danger.
An unfortunate side effect, yes. But I would have never resorted to such drastic measures if you had the common sense to stay out of our affairs. Thanks to you, your companions are in more danger than ever. Allow me to show you the consequences of your stupidity.
Lilac!
I think he legitimately does they did a really good job of making him sound like he's like legitimately good at manipulating her here.
Sister Commander, give them to me. Don't be a fool. You've seen how far I'll go to get the information I need.
Don't tell him anything!
Very well. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Remember, kids game.
There's no one else left. There, you happy? I'm telling the truth.
That's nice to know, but I was more interested in your resolve. You crack easily, it seems.
So yeah, she's like visibly burned now.
And this one, I have a funny feeling about you. I'll bet I could hack at your limbs all day and you'd still find a way to bite back.
I'll do more than that, you monster!
When we've lured the rest of your group into our hands, you'll be at the top of our execution list.
Sir, the chasers are within visual range.
Let's see what they're made of.
Lilac! I'm sorry I ran off without you. We'll never do it again. We gotta leave! Now!
You know, it was so smart of your coalition to attack my ship above an inhabited planet. Whatever happened to that prime directive of yours?
You think you're some blameless force of nature, don't you? That the rules don't apply to you.
It's my world on the line. You know exactly how far I'll go to ensure its safety.
Your world is in danger because of the suffering
Man,
you
these
caused in
cutscenes
the
are
other
good.
worlds.
That's why we're not talking.
I know.
I have
That's like the weird thing about this game in story. I feel like it kind of front loads the weaker parts of the plot.
Mila.
work together, so let's make this quick.
I'm sorry.
Really?
Mila, please.
She is 10.
overload detected. The facility will implode in 6 minutes.
Don't let them escape. Find out who did this.
How'd they warp out?
They probably either found a quick way out, or like torque at a device or something.
Stand down. I have to find them.
Apparently they got
There are 2 ways we
separated,
can do
so
this, Dragon, and you're only conscious in one of them. Do what you have to do.
Once again, you have deceived us. Do you realize what this means?
If it makes any difference, Your Excellency, I'm deeply sorry.
It means that I have been foolish. We examined the fragment your commander gave us.
Does that mean that you'll help?
There is something you must do for us first. A mission, if you will. Accept.
Do you see? And I'm dying.
Succeed, and we will restore your honor.
well, accepting me will restore your strength.
Thank you.
Okay,
Your
just making
Excellency.
sure.
So yeah, life pedal path.
Okay. They just grind it into a bath water.
I don't know, I guess.
Dragon your commander gave us is indeed crafted from a rare mineral, but we've discovered it before, in one other location. Why haven't you dug it up by now? We feared that it was radioactive. Now that we've studied it in person, we know that it is safe enough to investigate.
There's freaking nukes in this world.
Why the invaders know of our world.
Radioactive doesn't necessarily mean it's a nuclear weapon.
Defeat them.
Just some metals are radioactive. That's just how it is.
Get in there, find what you can.
I mean, you use radioactive metals to make nukes, but
Why do I see Zhao having
won't fail
nukes
you.
just as a last minute, last resort strategy? Not realizing he'd blow himself up.
it still feels weird. It was really weird when I went through every stage in the game, and I was like, did like a tier list of every stage in the game, and I realized that this is probably my least favorite stage with Lilac, which is really weird because considering how much I actually like this stage.
And it's also her only one, right?
Yeah, this is her. This is pretty much her solo. The only stage that only Lilac does.
Yeah, exclusive, that's the word I was looking for. Exclusive stage.
I think it's a good stage. I think the first half of the stage is really good, but it kind of falls off in the second half.
Weirdly, it kind of looks like a first stage layout environmentally.
Oh man, I love getting that, even if it was totally useless.
Bees!
Not the bees!
Bees, my god. Why do the bees have white things coming out of them? Are they robot bees?
I don't know, maybe they use similar tech to Brevon.
And then
Stay away
figure
from
out
those big
the
spiky
developers
boys, they're the
actually
worst.
have answered these, you just don't know it.
Stay away from the big spiky boys, they're like never worth fighting. Even if they give you like 20 crystals, it's not worth the pain you'll endure for your stupidity. Luckily, they're avoidable pretty much every time they show up.
The arrows
It's not
are
always
kind of
easy.
random.
Yeah, but I mean, it's Sega Genesis vibes. It's part of what gives us the Sega Genesis charms, because Sega Genesis games did that kind of thing all the time.
Well, it's actually closer to a CD based, like Sonic CD or such.
I mean, feels like Sonic. I mean, if it feels like Sonic, it's going to feel kind of like Sega Genesis, even if it's not the Sonics that are... The key was to not touch the stick. Disappearing platforms! Yay, free life petals. Thanks, wood shield. No thanks, spiky thing. Well, rip.
Beast!
Invincibility!
Beast, my god.
I'll just climb out, it's fine.
Beast, my god. So Joel, do you like jazz?
Jazz is nice. And then we murdered hundreds of bees.
Bees.
We've done crap to bees, y'all.
Yeah, they deserve it.
Do they?
Yes.
They do wasps, but bees are cool.
Well, these are robot bees, so they're pretty
Bees
much
are cool when they
wasps.
leave me alone, anyway. So I am somewhat, whatever that phobia is called, I'm somewhat bee-phobic. Because I got stung like 25 times in my first 10 years of life.
Meanwhile, me, I got stung one time while climbing on a playset ladder and fell off the playset backwards. And the bee pretty much stung directly on my forehead and such. It was fun! I definitely don't have trauma from it, why do you ask? And it's definitely not why I'm afraid of heights, why do you ask? I'm sure it's not any of those things. I'm fine!
By the way, the things that, the like, rings that give you a more powerful dragon boost that doesn't cost energy, that we've been going through the whole stage, they also make it so when you attack it shoots out a little beam of energy.
Huh.
Which isn't terribly useful, but it's kind of cool.
Why are there random swords?
Sega Genesis fun, I don't freaking know.
Again, it's more CD because of the graphic quality.
By the way, to probably no one's surprise, this melody kind of turned into Lilac's theme in Freedom Planet 2.
Not surprised.
It's so 90s, I love it.
I don't know, it seems more like early 2000s-ish, which does kind of work as an evolution of Sonic.
Now you're supposed to Dragon Boost! Why must you fail me so often? Oh, this part.
Well, that seems fun.
It's cool if you can, it's cool when you get it, but yeah, I may or may not have gotten stuck on that for like 8 minutes on my
Imagine if you
first
had to
playthrough.
hold it the whole way down or something.
I totally did not do that. If you really, the really cool thing you do is as you're falling, you Dragon Boost, and sometimes you go through one of the rings and get
Dragons!
Yeah, I also don't like this boss that much. I think it's kind of clunky.
Dragons!
For some reason, if you do this, if you like run up the wall and spam attack while you have the energy beam, it like totally wrecks the orbs on the boss's back for some reason. I don't really understand why, but it does, and that lets you kill the boss really fast.
Huh.
Otherwise, it's a huge pain. It takes forever. I don't like that boss very much, honestly. Oh, there's a robot.
It was a hologram. Like a telegram.
You're one of Brevon's robots.
Brevon, searching memory banks. That name does not exist in our database.
Then what are you?
This is the primary security system. That name does not exist in our database.
What are you? Where did you come from?
Apologies. That information is password protected. Password protected. Password protected. Password protected. Password protected.
least that crouch attack is useful for something. Sure isn't useful in gameplay.
You can crouch kick?
Yeah, it's not very useful. That's why I don't use it.
Ah, so it's pretty much Mario's like breakdance kick from 64.
Except it doesn't even look as cool as that, but sure.
To pass into legend, there will come a time in your history when you must learn the truth. When we were stranded here, we sought desperately to return to our world. We wasted countless years trying to find a way home.
Ran it.
Closer to an answer than when we started. We decided that helping your civilization survive and prosper was a more efficient use of our technology. We have condensed our energy reserves into a physical relic of extraordinary power. With proper care, you may one day use it to travel to the stars, to find the answers that we alone could never find. If you wish to know more, you'll have to access our internal database. I pray that it is still intact by the time you receive this message.
Password
The
prefix.
winds of time carry you for eternity.
The implications of this are powerful.
They won't really be brought up too much in this game, though.
Do you believe it, Your Excellency?
It's difficult to
I'm
say.
guessing that it's brought up way more than the second.
Yeah, it's a much. It's pretty core to the plot of the second game.
Okay.
Must be returned to its resting place before the energy within is lost forever. Something terrible has happened in your absence. Zhao has sent his army to attack Shuigang.
What? But they're innocent!
Not as far as Zhao is concerned. I have sent soldiers of our own to hold them off, but I fear that it will not be for long.
What are we gonna do?
As ironic as it may seem, you are the only dragon blood worthy of our trust. You can stop this war before it begins.
Tell me what to do.
Our ships will take you as far as they can. When you land, ride the northern winds to the snowfields.
Understood.
I don't know what.
We are counting on you, Dragon Blood. Safe winds.
What are they doing here?
Nice hat.
Nice gut.
Let me help.
It seems that we have a common enemy, Zhao.
His animations.
The Majesty
And his
says that if
mumbling.
we join together and fight Mr. Brevon, we get half of the kingdom's stone's energy.
Sounds like a fair offer, does it not?
Are you kidding? My city needs way more than half.
Ha! You just want to hog the last of our reserves.
I know you feel a little jealous, but I can't help if my city is bigger than yours. Hold on a minute, fellas. This is exactly what Brevon wants. For you two to fight while he gets away with all of your energy.
What difference does it make if it's Brevon or this swine?
We're marching into Shuigang whether you like it or not.
Sweet gang.
Dragon!
Dragon. Hail for the ancient beast.
I'm kind of glad they don't touch these cutscenes very often because it still makes me laugh.
You're saying that we should work together.
Yes.
Oh, of course. Oh, please don't eat us.
Yes.
And then they just eat one of them.
What's that?
It couldn't have been her. Could it?
Careful what you wish for. Lilac! Guys! It's really you! Okay, guys. This robot wasn't made by Brevon.
Really?
It's a long story, but the Magister believes us now. We have his full support.
Aw, yeah. That's my girl.
My friends, we have been blessed with the seal of the dragon. We must heed
just
its call
remembered what
and
happened.
join together for the greater good.
Under my leadership.
You can't be serious. What can you tell us about the invaders?
So this song is randomly one of the best songs in the game.
Well, Brevon is a starship commander.
It's so
He doesn't have as
pretty.
much experience fighting on the ground as you do. Then we shall take the battle to the streets.
But we need to cross the snowfields without getting wasted.
We do have one advantage. Brevon wants the four of us dead, no matter
Wasted.
what. If he sees us coming, we can distract him.
A diversion? Do you really think you can pull it off?
Remember all the times we distracted you?
Point taken.
What about the stone? How do we get it back? I could modify one of my hacking devices to knock out power to the engine mainframe. In my language,
Kill the power, get the stone back. Right?
you got it. I hope this works. In case it doesn't, I need you to be prepared for what I might have to do.
It'll work. It has to. Would Brevon have left us alone if we hadn't tried to stop him?
He pulled that trick on you, huh?
But is it true?
Maybe, but I wouldn't trust him on it. Even if he did leave your people alone, it would only be a matter of time before his conquest affected your world.
You're right. We can't quit now.
Episode needs to end soon.
Okay.
The alien army has commenced its attack.
You can end there.
Okay.